What's up, everybody? My name is Cody Rattler, and welcome back to episode 10 of The Last of Us Part 2. Let me just fix my dang mic here. Alright, we're good to go. Alright guys, so in the last episode, number 9, we left off once again running from the wolves. We got chased into an underground railroad sewer thing, and now we're just about out of it. I left off right before this long tram part. Basically just gotta explore our way out of here. I don't think that there's anything zombies or human-wise in the next chunk, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a few minutes to catch you guys up to everything that's going on in my life, because why not? So first and foremost, you guys know that my band is currently recording our second EP in the studio. That has been awesome. We booked the studio from July 1st to July 21st, so it's 3 full weeks. And I am very lucky enough to have a job that gives me a ton of PTO. If you guys know anything about me, I hoard the shit out of my PTO. I like to save it for things that we might need for the band in case we are recording or maybe we're going on tour. But yeah, that being said, my job allows me to take a lot of time off. And I had saved enough time to have all 3 weeks of the studio off. So yeah, in a sense, I'm kind of in vacation mode, but also like it hasn't felt like vacation. Like we haven't taken a day off in the studio, which is not a complaint. That's awesome. It's just been back to back, just keeping busy. But it doesn't feel like a vacation by any means. Like I'm working more than I would be working if I didn't take PTO. However, how awesome is it that my job will pay me to do what I like to do? Like, it doesn't get much better than that. Hopefully one day music can be my priority and that will pay my bills, but in the meantime you just keep building on it and hopefully it'll take off. Also, very much appreciate each and every one of you guys that give the band time. I love that you guys are all excited and enthusiastic that we are in the studio. And I know I briefly mentioned it, but dang, things are coming along at a different level, which we really haven't done before. Just to give you guys some sort of context, we've never really dipped into backtracking, which, to briefly explain, that's just all the stuff going on in a live show that's not coming out of guitars or drums. It's anything that you're not performing live, so anything that's backtracked, it's
what you got?
Amplifying your sounds. We're adding a lot of that. We haven't really dipped into that yet, but we're pretty much close to having the actual instrumentals done. And given that today's the 8th by the time I'm filming this,
we're almost out.
We still have 2 full weeks, so we got a lot of time to be messing around with these songs and making them as big as possible. And as I've been talking this whole time, I've just been going in the game collecting. Haven't really been addressing anything I've been doing. Whoa! I guess that puts us back in the game. Oh no. Oh! Square. Ooh. What kind of zombies just punches you? Wow. He wasn't even trying to go for the
Ellie,
bites. He had a
your mask.
clenched fist.
Here, we can share mine.
No! Don't take it! Stop! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no! Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune.
I told you
I'm not
this.
coughing, you see?
If you would have fucking believed me.
Fuck.
Copy.
Dina. Shit.
Oh shit.
Can you run?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's fucking go! Go!
God, I love these scenes. This is so cool. Whoa!
Run, Dina!
Run, Dana, run!
Right here! Don't slow down!
These like horde scenes are so sick. Oh god! Dude, there's no lie. The rest of those zombies would have already been up those stairs on me. Like in any normal like real life situation, you would have been dead. You know what's funny? I didn't jump over that fence the first time, and I just the frick out of here. We shouldn't be running and fighting. Oh lord, go! Stupid. The zombie was like in between us, but somehow I just like cut to where I was past it. Hey, I got out of there. I love these horde scenes where you know you don't have a chance to fight, so you just have to run.
Dina!
Oh. Beautiful touch. So Yeah, this is a really cool part because this is like finally the point where Dina acknowledges that you weren't bluffing.
Hey. What do you say we rest in that theater?
That sounds so fucking
So,
good.
side note, this theater is like a main hideout for us for a good chunk of the rest of the game.
Almost there.
I didn't realize how close that Horde is to us. Like, the entire time we're in here, there's a Horde right outside. I mean, they probably cool down and go back into the sewers, but...
I got you.
God damn.
Here.
This theater is, it's a pretty important setting in this game. A lot of shit happens here at different points in the game. You see, I guess there really wasn't that good of a blockade if Ellie single-handedly just knocked over everything blocking that door. What they hoped for if like a Horde actually came through. And then Ellie just one-shares it. And that alone is better than whatever half-ass stack someone left prior. Alright, so good news. There are no infected in the theater. I'm pretty sure we gotta explore in a second.
What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? Ellie,
You breathe spores.
I just saw you breathe spores.
Bitch, I wasn't lying about that bite mark.
I told you.
See?
I'm immune.
Okay. You're immune?
Why is that so hard to believe? There are literally zombies in this world. Zombies, Matt.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
Yeah, what more do you want, Dina? It's not too complicated. She showed you the bite mark.
Chemical burn.
She showed you the chemical burn. There you go. Put two and two together.
Maria and Tommy and Joel are the only ones who know.
As they should be, the only ones.
Knew.
Yeah, Joel's dead, and
Now you know.
who knows where Tommy's at.
I can't get you infected if that's what you're worried about.
How cool would that be, though?
I can't make you immune either.
In the first game, I think Ellie bit somebody and was like threatening that they were gonna turn, like using it, psychological threat kind of thing.
Can you say something?
Ellie.
I'm pregnant.
I think I'm pregnant.
Spoiler! Now you guys know why I've been keeping Dina safe. Now you know why she threw up in the last episode.
Don't worry, it's not yours.
Haha, she's got jokes.
What are we supposed to do now?
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second.
Are you fucking kidding me? How long have you known?
Of course Ellie's mad about this.
I was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you?
There it is. The cat's out of the bag.
Make sure this place is secured.
Imagine had she told Ellie sooner and we went through like the horde of
Just
infected.
rest.
Ellie would be like a whole different level of stressed. I mean, now she knows she's pregnant, so that doesn't make things any easier for her. We can all guess who it is, right? We know. She was dating Jesse prior to Ellie. Jesse's a cool guy. He's one of my favorite characters. Although, I mean, it's clear that Dina doesn't really care to be with Jesse.
Wonder how many people die in this play.
Okay, so as always, make a clean sweep of the place. I don't think I can go here yet, or maybe I can. Okay, no, we can't. I get power or a key. Yeah, we need a key. That's gonna go to the theater room, but before I go in there, I need to...
Pregnant. Fucking pregnant.
Fucking pregnant.
How could you keep something like that?
Okay, this is like a log of some soldiers, I think. Or someone who is like sleeping in here.
Okay.
Look at this little like
Still.
pillow
Gotta be
fort
careful.
thing that they built is like their house. And I really do appreciate that they allowed us to be able to crouch and come into here. Like, it's the little things. I think in the last game, like, that would have been something you stumble across, but you wouldn't be able to enter it. It's just kind of like a, oh, that's cool, cosmetic kind of thing. But it's the little things, being able to go inside the fort and just walk in. Imagine that I'm living in there or some shit. I don't know. Hockey dockey Dr. Jones, where are we at? Alright, we gotta keep exploring, keep hugging the walls, because you guys know that things are always stacked on the sides. That's how we do. Like this trading card. Beyond trading card. Okay. Now I need to go through this door. Can I craft anything, by the way? Let's do some Molotovs. We're not gonna use the Molotov this time. I think, can I get in here yet? Okay, I can get in here, but I want to explore out here real quick. Oh wait, I gotta go through there anyway. I'm just a mess. I am backtracking all over the place. Alright, so we've got a radio room in here. Once again, these are just notes left by whoever was here prior. It also like gives you the indication that you can go onto the roof and plug in everything. So again, those notes, a lot of them like kind of guide you to what you are supposed to be doing. So in a sense, you are supposed to read them. But some of the other ones that are just randomly placed, they're just really cool lore, like additions to the lore.
Need to get the power going.
We know. Let's go. Follow the yellow road cord thing. Look at that rain. Have we seen it rain yet outside? Because that looks awesome. By the way, it's not going to be until a very long time from now, but this ladder is going to be a big turning point in the game. For those of you that know, you know. That ladder is, it's pretty important. All things considered. I like to add the little elements of wonder. Like, what is he talking about? Hopefully that makes you guys interested to stick around and watch later episodes. I'm a madman.
Damn.
Shit, this guy got fried.
You weren't much of an electrician.
Fuck. So this was the guy that was leaving the notes. He's like, I guess I'll go on the roof and check it out. He got fried.
Got it.
Ellie just, yeah. Sorry, dude. It's funny, like, I don't even need to touch that because you've already done it for me. Don't need to go over there. I think you just climb back down. Alright, alright. Let's go back in here and activate the radio. I think that's what we want to do. Or you know what? No, I think there's a key that I can now see because the light's on or some shit. I don't know. Like I couldn't see the key before, but now I can. Oh no, it's gonna be the key's underneath the damn radio. Copy.
What's this?
What do you know?
Alright.
Can you imagine like Ellie never finds that key and then the credits just start rolling? Okay, I've already explored everything over here because I had the lights on. I mean, yeah, I explored everything over here. Nothing to do with the lights. Alright, now I can come through here. The next step. Alright, and just like that, we've got a big-ass theater room, which I don't think that there's anything that you can collect in the theater room. Maybe there is. I don't recall there being anything, so I'm just gonna... Oh, we got a note. We got a stage note. Sick habit. Aw, dude, we had a show.
Rad.
Yeah. Dude, Ellie would definitely go to shows.
Spooky. No way.
What do you know? We've got the guitar. Is this the third time now that we've stumbled across a guitar? I think the second time was like in a random building when it was just me and Dina. So this makes the third guitar. So by the way, those of you that aren't actually playing the game, you wouldn't know this, but you can kind of enter like a practice mode where you just pick up the guitar and pretty much freestyle. Like right now they're gonna make me play what I have to play to continue the story, but if at any point you want to pick up the guitar, you can just sit there and strum on it. And people have gone out of their way to actually like strum real songs, which I give props to, because this isn't like full control. You can just pick which chord you want to hit, not necessarily which strings you're plucking. So like it's not as easy playing. Like a real guitar gives you more control. This you're just swiping. But again, people have been able to put together songs just by strumming a chord. This song is like gives me goosebumps because again, it's a Pearl Jam song. The creators of this game had to go out of their way to add it to the game. Pearl Jam had to give their permission, if you will. But it's so true to the story, and Joel teaches it to her because he loves Pearl Jam. Alright guys, now we're entering a pretty long flashback, so let's keep track of the time. 3 years earlier. So this is a year after we make it to Jackson.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Man.
Alright, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Okay, I was gonna ask, like, do we just leave the guitar? But yeah, you leave the horses too.
You want to spoil.
Alright, so this entire thing, this whole flashing memory is kinda long. So I think I'm just gonna get through this and then call it an episode. And we still got a little while.
Alright.
If you guys look down at the timestamp, there's probably gonna be plenty more to this episode. But it's pretty significant for the story.
Converter.
More walking.
Again,
Less talking.
this is a year into them being in Jackson, so you get to see kind of a flashback memory.
Mind your step.
I got it.
Oops.
Oh, Joel. And what do you know? Ellie knows how to swim.
What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
You're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
This way.
The worst.
It's great being able to see the relationship between Joel and Ellie,
Don't just flail about. You
Push
gotta.
the water.
even in these flashbacks.
Alarm. Blah, blah, blah.
Glad to know I'm getting through. Hey, come here. Take a look at this. See the arrow? See it? Just through there. Look.
Yeah,
Do it, Ellie.
I see it.
Yeah.
Looks like. How's that feel?
Water feels great.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it's not nice getting pushed in, is it?
Well, actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
I'm very angry and upset. Now, come
Man,
on.
I love Joel's character. He won't like give her the time of day to accept the fact that she got him. This is kind of cool because it teaches us once again how to
Take a deep
do some of
breath.
these mechanics. I think
Yeah,
this is
I
the
got
first time
this.
we've swam in this game, right? Which is why it's probably like, make sure you push this to do this. Alright. So this game does a lot of back and forth in time, so I want you guys, again, keep very close attention to time periods, because this is it's all pieces of the puzzle that come together to fill a bigger story.
My 6th grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick?
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really need to stop letting people out you up.
Can I
It's
circle?
hard when they're dicks.
Point still stands.
Can I circle?
Okay, got another dive over here.
Okay, I had to
Where are
wait
you taking me?
for the conversation, or am I waiting for Joel? I'm waiting for Joel. So yeah, Joel is taking her to a surprise. And Ellie's just guessing at this point, like,
Is it
a new pair of sneakers?
a new pair of sneakers?
How many of those do you have?
Not enough. Also, I love that Joel's wearing his watch. I mean, I don't think at any point he takes it off. We saw after he died, Ellie took the watch. Again, that's the watch that his daughter gives him in the first scene of the first game, 20 years prior to
Fuck it.
the outbreak.
I'm done guessing.
Or
Oh, good.
the day the outbreak happens, 20 years prior to when the story started.
Like, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Holy shit, Joel.
It is a dinosaur.
God, it is a dinosaur! Joel! Holy shit. Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur.
So Ellie had been talking about dinosaurs throughout the whole first game.
King of the tyrant lizards.
This whole scene is just like, it's adorable and it's so good to their story, Ellie and Joel. He brought her to the Wyoming Museum. So this whole little cutscene, we're gonna get through this whole little area, but it's the two of them bonding over going to the museum together. And this is something he would have loved to do with his daughter. I think he actually did do it with her. They kind of talk about it, but
What's this?
it's so awesome.
It's a book?
Also, if you guys remember the scene where Ellie goes into Joel's house after he dies, they found that booklet. It was right there, and she was reminiscing on it. This was 3 years prior. So 3 years ago, he took her to this museum. Alright, so the thing with this is it's not very, like, exciting. There's no zombies in this area, I don't think, and most of this is just kind of like filling in the blanks for their story. So, not to kind of like
hello,
let a
sorry,
downer or
the
anything,
dinosaurs are
but
busy right now.
the rest of this episode is mostly going to be us just exploring on their
Wait,
relationship.
One of the dinosaurs is here.
One of the dinosaurs is
Joel,
here.
It's for you.
Very funny.
Can I just say how much I love their like
Did you get it?
chemistry?
It's 'cause you're old.
I think that's why so many of us love the first game, and so many of us were upset when Joel dies. It's just like, man, barely like an hour and a half, 2 hours into this game, and you killed one of our favorite characters.
Oh, look at those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
It ain't actually.
Actually, it's a
Deinonychus. Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they call them in this movie I saw.
Jurassic Park. No joke, he literally like refers to Jurassic Park at least 3 or 4 times, and it's so great. Once again, Naughty Dog, I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that like you can make these subtle Easter egg shoutouts without actually having to say it and cross any boundaries. We all know damn well you're talking about Jurassic Park. He even talks about specific scenes. So these are the Velociraptors. There's another part where like in Jurassic Park 2, we had those little dinosaurs in the first scene that ate that little girl. I'm pretty sure we crossed these. Yeah, right here. He'll mention the sequel in a sec. Watch.
Compsognathus.
Which, by the way, that scene scared the shit out of me as a kid. I used to be like
They
actually scared.
swarm you.
They'd swarm you.
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah. But a different one.
The
See,
sequel.
there's a sequel. Wasn't as good.
Hey. You watch your shit, Joel. I like the second one. I thought the third one was crap. Second one was cool because the T-Rex made it to this freaking city. You guys remember that?
Tiny
He
head.
got on the giant ship and then broke off the
Joel,
ship.
Look,
That is a hat on a dinosaur.
it's called a hatasaur.
So
Whoa, this one's brain was the size of a walnut.
I think you just keep going around and looking at
Looks
stuff.
like you two have something in common.
Oh, good one.
Hilarious, Joel. I know where you sleep.
Triceratops means
That's so cool. The mural up
three-horned
top. I don't even
face.
think I'd seen that the first time it came
I
in.
want to be on the business end of that horn.
Hey, look at those eggs. Long-egged motherfuckers. Oh, another trading card. The Nighthawk. If I were to ever lose you, I'd lose my doge along the way. I really like this shot. You can look up at the mirror and make faces. So pushing up smiles, down makes that face, left, right. And then you can look up and do it. So up smile. I think the down smile is the creepiest. Hang. Yeah, alright, we're done. But anyways, I love that shot because Joel never actually comes into the bathroom. You just see him through the window. Or the mirror, rather. It's not a window. Dumbass. Yeah, it's so cool. Just like being able to see him watch you make faces.
The Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
I didn't know that. How many of you guys knew
Apex
that?
Predator.
The most badass predator.
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
So apex, for those of you that don't know, that means it's a predator that no other predators hunt. So another example is like an orca whale. Nothing hunts orca whales. They are at the top of the food chain. I did not know that this Dimetrodon was a apex predator, meaning nothing else hunted it. Probably because it's like big ass fin on its back. It's like, how would you hunt it? But that must have mean they were aggressive.
Gallimimus's name means chicken mimic.
Chicken mimic.
Who names these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb. Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew. Imagine the poops.
Yeah, there's one scene where actually one of the guys said, "That's a big mound of shit."
What is this movie?
I just noticed a little
and when can we
baby.
see it?
Tell you what, when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
See, once again, props to Naughty Dog. You guys didn't even have to say what it was, but we all know what the hell it is. And I wonder if they have all of them on VHS. I mean, it's 2013, so they might have had DVDs. I mean, they would have had DVDs. I just don't know if they would have had them on DVD. Okay, so the only bummer about this being a huge segment of the game is I can't really, like, fly through it. Like, this is as fast as I can run. And I'm pretty sure you want to interact with as much as you can.
Velociraptor.
There you go, that's a Velociraptor.
This is the one you were talking about.
Much
the Velociraptor?
smaller. Look at the size of its
So
head.
small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Iguanodon, Allosaurus. That's so big. But look at the T-Rex's mouth. Like, that is a massive dinosaur.
Look how thick this one's
And
skull
then there's the
is.
ram head, or the rammer head, or whatever the
Looks
hell.
like Tommy.
Kind of looks like Tommy.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't. Catch it in the right light. Boom. Tommy.
He's making fun of his brother for being thick-headed.
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
Well, actually,
Oviraptor.
paleontologists believe that birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
That's cool. They got little electronic
I happen to
kiosks.
know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Yeah, you watched the movie, Joel.
Keep going.
I like how he's just like, keep going. Shut up. If I were
Is this
to
gonna be a
ever
thing?
lose
It's
you, I'd lose myself. I don't know if those are lyrics. Ah, neck crack. Oh, we got a second hack for Joel. Get your ass over here, Joel. Oh wait, maybe you can set this hat down. Joel, get over here. I want you to try this hat on. I think what I was supposed to do is set the hat down. Maybe... No. I think what I was supposed to do is set the hat down on the dinosaur, and then I could pick up the second hat. Now it's not letting me put the hat back on the dinosaur, so whatever. I don't need the second hats.
Did you go to museums a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah loved them. I swear that girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
Little callback.
Looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Hey!
I see the appeal.
Told you.
Alright. Yeah, that's a long thing that basically just says scientists believe a meteorite hit the Earth. I think it says it hit Mexico. Or somewhere in North America.
Did you know this was here?
Yes, he did.
You don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up.
Again, I love it. I love their characters. I love Joel. I just love how much he, like, is just a smartass to her. Like, ah, you don't like it. He knows damn well she loves space. Like, Ellie wants to be an
Joel,
astronaut.
Can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a
stroke?
stroke?
My
Mercury, very, Venus, Mother, Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Alright, cool. We spun it. That's really neat. Just that mural looking like one giant planet.
Hey, Joel. Guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
It wasn't a monkey. I can't remember what she said.
Fruit flies.
Fruit flies.
Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. They lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
Did they become superfly?
What?
Super flies. Oh, do you have to look at all of them, or?
Whoa.
Tell me another fun fact.
Astronauts say the moon smells like gunpowder.
That is a fun fact. Well, wait, how would they...
Oh, well, they would take the moon samples back inside and smell them later, I guess.
Duh.
Okay, what's next?
You tell me.
Quiz me.
I don't know. Who was the first person in space?
Oh, it's easy. Yuri Gagarin.
Gagarin? Is that...
Gagarin?
Gagarin?
I don't know how you say it. I've only read it, so... Anyway, he flew to space on April 12th, 1961.
Color me impressed.
Alright, last one.
How many books have you read about this?
Tons.
Come on, Joel. Isn't it incredible?
Why don't you tell me what you like about it?
I don't know. People in your time, they had it easy.
I guess relatively speaking, sure.
I mean, they didn't need to go to space, but they did it
anyway.
It's
Ballsy.
Ballsy. Alright, kiddo. Now I get it.
Oh shit, we got more.
Hey, did you know that the heat shields of space shuttles are made of sand?
I did not. Thought it was some kind of thick rubber.
Nope. Sand. You're welcome.
It's crazy how much Ellie knows, and she was born after the outbreak. She just studied the hell out of this shit. And I wanted to see if I could interact with any of those, because I know I can interact with the buggy. Of course Ellie's gonna climb up on it. Who wouldn't? No one's running this museum anymore.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah! Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels.
Duh, Joel.
They use joysticks.
It's like a video game.
Hang on. Is this the real one?
Well, considering they left the real ones on the moon,
I would say
I'd say
no.
no.
Alright, I'm trying to just document everything I can here. I think you get like achievements and stuff
You know
for
how many
just
times we've
documenting
been to
stuff.
the moon?
Twice.
Nope.
6 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
See those 6 pegs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've all been on the same side of the moon too, which is interesting. All within the same general vicinity. Alright, so this allows me to pick any of these helmet things. I like this one the most because it's like reflective and shiny.
So cool.
Put it on, Ellie. I'll show you guys what the other ones look like real quick.
How's it smelling there?
Yeah, it probably smells
space.
gross. That one's kind of
Dust.
cool. I don't think there is any other ones we could actually put on. But you have to put them on so that you can jump into here.
Whoa.
Alright, we are almost through this museum segment, my friends. And then we're going to wrap up the episode.
After you.
At this point, it's just one long cutscene that I'm playing through. But it's all important to the story. I want you guys to understand like how these two
Watch it.
really their relationship continue to develop. It gets intense. This is 3 years ago, and we get some more relevant memories in a bit.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
Hmm.
Badass.
Her breath.
Man.
That's so cool.
Could you imagine just...
Alright, here we go. Joel's the king badass. Happy birthday. By the way, guys, I didn't want to spoil it, but this whole thing was Ellie's
Yes.
birthday.
It's a thing that took a mighty effort to find.
I think her 16th birthday, if I'm doing the math right.
Take it.
Could be 15th birthday, because she was 14 in the first game, but... This is either her 15th or 16th birthday. Anyways, Joel went all the way out of his way to, like, not only just bring her to this museum and surprise her, show her that there's a whole space section, but then bring her here with this cassette.
Close your eyes.
He knew they were going to make it to this point, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
He wanted her to have this experience, and it's just... It's great to the story, again, how much Joel really cared about Ellie. You guys know he lied about her immunity. He killed everybody and ran off with her because he cares so much about her. Ellie fills the void that his daughter left. I can confidently say that. Joel is... I'm not going to talk through this. This is just so cool that Ellie has this moment to just experience this for her birthday. Just zone out the rest of the world for a second. Pretend she gets to fly up a real space shuttle. Ellie wants to be an astronaut. She wanted to be if she could have had the choice. And this scene is Joel letting her live that. Joel cares so much about Ellie. And it's very sad thinking about some of the last scenes in this game, because they all tell such a good story about the relationship between these two. We already know Joel's dead, but we don't know so much of the in-between. It just makes this even more important.
I do okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're
Man.
welcome, kiddo. What do you say we keep looking around, huh?
It's truly like a father and
Yeah,
daughter
I
moment.
guess.
Ellie never really had parents, and she doesn't need a father figure, I don't think. Ellie's pretty good on her own. She doesn't need anyone there as support, but Joel just going out of his way to like make this real for her it's just, again, it just tells so much about their relationship together.
Welcome to Earth.
He even had a pin waiting for her, man. Which is very sad because it's going to flash back soon and you guys are going to see that Ellie has that pin on her backpack. And she's had that pin on her backpack for the last 3 years. God, this game is so damn good. The fact that they just tell a story so well, man. For anybody that's hating on this game, it's like just take a step back and see it for what it's worth. It's like Naughty Dog doesn't have to go out of their way to make the game. No one owes us as gamers anything. We didn't need the first game. We didn't need the sequel, but they made it for us. So it's like anyone that has to bitch and argue that it wasn't what they hoped it was, it's like,
There's more museum stuff.
once
over
again, no one owed you shit.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
I hope that sets in for anybody out there that wants to
Just
bitch
how
about
you
this
plan
game.
on getting yourself over there?
there. Ah!
Cannonball.
You ever give anyone else this much grief?
Get down here!
Old man.
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Geronimo!
Geronimo.
Nice.
Which brings me back to Lonely Mountains Downhill. I'm sorry that I haven't done episode 5, guys. I know that plenty of you like that game. I've been so absorbed in Last of Us 2. Honestly, I should take a break and just do a couple side videos in between. I owe it to you guys because I have the 5th bike now, Geronimo. And it's awesome. I'm still not really that great at that game, though.
Hey, who's being there?
But enough people have said they like it, so I will be going back to it
Open the
soon.
door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
Alright. So,
There.
I think I might want to cut it here just because after I get through this part, I know I'm going to have
Okay,
another
bad news.
cutscene,
There's
and you guys know how that
Shit
goes.
blocking the door.
I think this is a good place to stop because I can
Find me another way in.
very easily explain where we were at and make sure to pick up right where we
Keep
were
me
at
safe.
right here, guys.
You be safe.
So,
There are dinosaurs
Joel and Ellie are
around.
out for their birthday, or Ellie's birthday. He let me jump into here. I'm going to be exploring this building, and then we're going to reunite. So, we're going to get back to that in episode 11. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching this far of episode 10. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, give it a like. Make sure you're subscribed too. I've been slowly climbing. We're on the road to 1,000, and again, it's going to take a while to get there. I'm very optimistic. There is no rush. I'm going to keep enjoying these games, keep having fun on my channel, and very much keep thanking you guys for all the support. Again, each and every comment, the fact that you guys are actually taking the time to watch my videos, it makes it feel like it's actually worth it. Again, thank you guys for all the support for the band too. I can't wait for you guys to see what we've got in the studio. It's just a lot of really good stuff going on right now in life, and I'm very excited to be sharing everything with you guys. So, yeah, I will see you guys in episode 11. I hope you all have a great one, and until next time, adios.